Hey, what's up? I'm Mark and welcome to Lifestyle Savant. Are you thinking about starting up a side hustle? I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you need to start today. So you've already completed the first step, which is being here. You're doing the research, you're interested, you're thinking about it, but you got to pull the trigger. The first reason why you need to start a side hustle today is because tomorrow is never going to happen. Look, I was thinking about starting a side hustle for a long time, several years, basically my whole life, but I never pulled the trigger. I was too comfortable. I was saying to myself, things are fine, I'm gonna watch TV, I'm gonna play this video game, things are fine, I'll just kind of keep riding this wave. Look, if you don't pull the trigger right now, you're never gonna do it. Today's the day. Start now. Second reason why you need to start your side hustle today is to give yourself the chance at financial freedom. There's 2 major factors in becoming wealthy. The first is don't spend as much money, right? Stop spending $5 on coffee. Don't buy a car that's out of your price range. Don't finance things that you don't need to. Don't rack up credit card debt. Spend less money. Don't pay interest. Keep your debt down. The second major part of that is making more money. A side hustle, even if it brings in a few $100 a month, is huge. That money can be compounded exponentially over long periods of time, or it can be used to pay off debt. Pay off that car loan so you're not paying for interest. Put down extra money on your home so you can start dissolving that interest. Pay less money and make more. This side hustle is crucial towards that end. The third major reason why you need to start a side hustle is freedom. Having a side hustle is going to give you the flexibility of more time freedom and the ability to work the hours that you want. And it's also going to give you location freedom. Maybe you don't love where you're living now and you want to live on an island in Fiji. Guess what? Having a side hustle gives you the potential to move. Now look, not all side hustles are going to be that type of flexibility. If you're out mowing lawns, well, and you develop a name, you might need to stay in your local area. However, a lot of side hustles nowadays are going to give you the ability to work remotely. And those are the types of side hustles that you really want to focus on. That being said, this is all about developing the lifestyle that you want. So if you're passionate about a particular project that keeps you local, go for it. The fourth reason is as you're developing your side hustle, you're going to learn new skills. And these new skills are going to make you very attractive to employers. Think about it this way. Would you rather hire someone that had been doing one thing 9 to 5 for the last 10 years? Or would you rather hire someone that had been doing something 9 to 5 for 10 years, but also was learning valuable skills on their own time, whether it's marketing or financing, how to develop loans, how to develop relationships with people? You really want to be developing your skill set 24/7. And so this side hustle can give you the confidence and the ability to land that dream job. And finally, the fifth and most important reason that you need to start a side hustle today is because the world is changing and it's changing fast. Bill Gates said people overestimate where technology is going to be in 1 year and they underestimate where it's going to be in 10 years. Think about that. In 10 years, the world could have changed so dramatically and so exponentially that it would look like Back to the Future, right? It looked like a completely different world. You need to start planning and developing skill sets now. They're going to help you evolve. Let's take a moment and let's look at this a little bit more closely. There's going to be a lot of jobs that are just non-existent in 10 years. Things like insurance underwriters, claims adjusters, they're not going to be around because why would you need to hire someone to do a job when a computer and artificial intelligence can take all the data, all the analytics on that potential risk and assess it far more accurately and quickly and for a lot less money? Underwriters can be gone. Taxi drivers, they've already been supplanted by Uber. Uber, Lyft, they've completely revolutionized the market. I mean, 10 years ago, could you ever imagined of opening up your phone and calling a stranger to come pick you up and drive you somewhere? And they would be there in less than 2 minutes? You would have thought that was crazy. But now, it's everywhere. Taxi drivers, irrelevant. Not to mention that automation in vehicles and self-driving cars are going to take that to the next level. Look at manufacturing jobs, working on a line. That used to be the bread and butter of America. But guess who's doing it now? Not your grandma, not your aunt, not your uncle. It's a robot. Robots are completely revolutionizing manufacturing. So another job that 20 years ago you might have thought would never go away, but now it's being done by some robot arm on a line. These are just a few examples of jobs that are being phased out. And guess what? More and more and more are going to be phased out every day. We just can't predict exactly where technology is going to go. There's some very obvious implications, but over a 10-year span, your job, the career that you've dedicated your life to, could be completely obsolete. You have to, and I don't mean to say this to scare you, but you have to start learning other skill sets. You need to start deriving skills from your current job that can be applied to multiple avenues. The reality is that the world is moving more so away from a career type standpoint and more towards a freelancing, what can you do for me now? If you're not evolving and learning, by the time you're 50, you're going to be replaced by either a computer or some 25-year-old that actually understands how software, social media, and internet algorithms work. Do yourself a favor and start your side hustle today so you can keep up with an ever-changing world. If you like this content, like, subscribe, and shoot me a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you concerned about your job? Are you thinking about getting into a side hustle but you're not exactly sure how? Leave a comment. I'll make sure to get back to you and maybe even give you a shout out in a future video. Peace.